Mark Traversoni here with another Saturn product review, and today I'm pleased to bring you news on this, which is very difficult to see actually. One of my only criticisms of this actually is the box, a bit difficult to see what it is. It's the Switch by Shin. Now to summarise, it's basically a way of switching a card which is given away by the name on the box. And basically you give a spectator a mystery card that's folded into quarters and proceed with a routine. They can sign a card, pick a card, you can do whatever routine you want, and then at the end of the routine you reach over to pick that card up and you open it up, and sure enough that's their signed card that they've been holding on to all the time. It's not a new plot in Magic. There have been various ways of doing this. There's been the Kennedy box, there's been Mark Southwest's box, there's been the Destination box, there's been loads and loads of different ways of having a card that's folded into quarters on display or in a box somewhere, and at some point during the at the end of the routine the spectator's card is then removed from that item in some way and it's opened up to make it look as if it was their card that was there all along. So it's a very old plot in Magic, so you think, well, what's this bringing new to the game? And I must admit, my favourite versions of this, the oldest favourite version I've got is Paperclipped by Jay Sankey, where the quartered card is held with a paperclip and left on the table, and you pick it up and you take off the paperclip, open it up, and sure enough it's their card. That's sort of a very low tech and very efficient way of doing the trick. My next favourite ones are the Clarity box from David Regal, great for a parlour situation, nice visual, nice looking prop to be able to do the switch. And the other one is the box from Mark Southwest, which is the close-up strolling version, to be able to do it with a box and to tip out the box, and sure enough that's the card that was in there all along. The advantages of the box ways of doing it are that you're sort of 100% clean. As soon as you tip out, you put the box down and you open up the card and you're sort of 100% clean because the box has done the dirty work for you. My only negative with this, if you call it a negative, is that once you've revealed the card, you then, like Paperclipped, once you've opened the card, you can show them the card and move on. But you've got to do a little something else once you've actually opened the card up. So not quite as clean in presentation as the box versions, but bear in mind you're using a box that's gimmicked, which could be, you know, looked at and prodded and poked and could arouse suspicion. Depends how detailed you look into things here. So each version has got its fors and against. So the Switch, I will definitely use it. You do have to make up the gimmick. You get various supplies in the box, everything you need apart from adhesive really, which most people should have lying around if they've got some adhesive. You get a couple of cards that you can practice with to do this before you make up your own proper version. We also supply as a special bonus, just initially with all the orders that are going out at the moment, we are supplying a red bicycle card that's been sort of partially prepared for you to do this. There is one thing that you have to do to construct the gimmick properly, other than the practice gimmicks that the cards that are in the box are supplied for. There is one thing you have to do, which some people might find a little bit difficult. On our bonus page as well, if you buy from Saturn Magic, I have got some bonus ideas up there already, and a very easy way of teaching you how to produce this extra bonus card that were included in the box for you. So it'll help you out no end. Right, what else can I say about this? Angles. It's as angle proof as any of the other ones that I mentioned, so it's certainly a worker in that respect. As far as the method, it's very ingenious, very good idea, and I actually love the fact that when the card is, say, there on the table, you can go down to pick up the card, and then your hands could come off, and you can sort of flush your hands empty again, and then you can pick the card up and open it up. So you can show your hands empty before you finally pick the card up and actually open it up. There are different ways shown of constructing the gimmick, from a sort of beginner's kind of version, which is still very effective, and a professional version. Does he call it professional? Advanced, I think he calls it an advanced version, which needs a little bit more care when you're actually doing the handling. It's a little bit harder to position everything. When we say hard, this is relatively easy to do. You're going to need to practice it as you would do with any of these kind of routines. The folding of the card into quarters, some people have said, not very good at actually doing that particular sleight or move. It can be done covertly or hidden, as Shin shows in the demo, or you could just have somebody pick a card. You could then get that card, fold it up into quarters literally in front of them, so you can fold it as neatly as it needs to be. You could then vanish that card, and then the card appears to be the one that was on the table or in the box or in the envelope, with whichever version you've chosen to do. Shin shows a couple of extra ways of doing it, one using an envelope. It shows you a nice version where you pick it up off the table, which is a nice way of revealing it as well as the standard version where it's either on the palm of the spectator. Actually shows it on the back of a mobile phone as well, which is a nice little way of doing it. So there's plenty of content on the video. I think there's maybe 3-4 different ways shown to actually be able to do this. The concept, once you understand it, is very easy to understand. And I think you're going to like this. I like it a lot. It's something I'm going to do. We've got the Blackpool Magic Convention coming up next week. I hope we've got some in stock to take with us, but the way it stands, I've just had to order another large batch, which hopefully should be enough for us to get us over the weekend. So whether we're going to have any to take to Blackpool, this is the week before Blackpool, so we may do. If we have, then come up to the stand and check it out there if you've not seen it. But the switch from Shin, I wouldn't worry about it. It does look just like it does on the trailer. It really is quite amazing. The concept isn't that difficult, and I think it's within the reach of most people. So there you go, quick Saturn product review and overview of the Switch by Shin. So thanks for watching, and tune in for our next review.